Oh, that's weird. Okay, I guess we have to have it like that. That's weird aspect ratio. Anyway, yeah, sorry I'm late. I had to go and meet some people who are doing some work on the place. But yeah, got that done. I had a choice actually. I could have been 5 minutes late instead of half an hour late. But I also had the option to go and get a kebab and be half hour late. And I took the latter option because I hadn't eaten yet. Um, all right, so we're kind of back at it here. Let's just check. We should be ready for the jump unless I've got this set at a different time than I think I do. Pretty sure that we got all this mined out, right? Oh no, I think we've already... Okay, I think we might have done a jump just recently here. So we'll want to get all that ore done. And then we got like our stuff over here. Okay, I think we're ready to just run this for a little bit. So I'm still not 100% sure which of these places I want to really go to first, technically speaking, but I think it should be fine. Drag the ship into the undeployed area. That's interesting. Alright, so we've expanded up our food production totals, so we should be gaining food a little bit faster. We only have 10 days and we got, like, more crew. We keep getting more crew. But our happiness has gotten quite good. Okay, we got that production speed bonus. We got to get the assemblers next. And that'll let us get more infra blocks than we've been getting here, which has been something that we've been sort of behind on. And I would love to have more of them. Okay. Looks like a couple of these have been completely done up here, which is great. Ow. Temperature's normalizing, so we just had that breach for a bit of a second there, but after that it seems to have fixed itself. Okay. All good. That's going to have caused people to have been a little bit unhappy there. Someone's wounded, actually. Did they get nicked by that asteroid? I hope not. That would be kind of awkward. I'm going to select all and make it so that they can bring here. I might need to actually add in another of those thermal regulators here overall. How come I can't put... There's probably okay. Although, I wonder if it was, like, measuring space. Android Collective, they're actually neutral to us, but we have got everything from here, so I'm not really going to bother. So one thing that I know that we can actually do here is we can do multi-jumps. So we're going to go ahead and just start working on jumping. Okay, and instead of actually just stopping where we can go here, we're going to go all the way across to, like, here. Or wait, have we already done this? Like 99% sure we've already done this one. Is there any way to observe here? Could always just do another jump here. I don't think we've done these. Or maybe we have. Oh no, we already have. Okay. Fine. Oh, it says unvisited if I haven't visited it. Crap. Okay. So this one we've already done, but we're trying to get through, like, here. To this point. I think we'll wait for a turn, though. Or wait for a cycle, let everyone rest up first. Let them get some of the work in this place done as well. Got stuff to do. Low CO2. Should I just turn off our oxygen scrubbers? What I'll probably have to do is move all of this stuff into somewhere where they're not, like, exposed to the oxygen stuff, where they've got, like, a separated thing, I guess? But you'd think that the air consumption here would be such that that wouldn't be a problem. Oxygen generator is fine. I'm gonna hit stop on this for a little while. Okay, and let's get out of here. Oh, or people are gonna go to sleep first. That's fine too. It's always weird when someone's, like, literally sleeping, someone just pops in and is like, hey, let's just check here. So I feel like the plants are probably actually doing a better job scrubbing the CO2 than is necessary. Oh, we're under inspection. You know what? I'm actually going to skip that through that. Because we should actually be able to just do our jump across, like, right away here if we just do it right away. Alright, so let's just start heading out. Like, right away. It's more the reputation loss hit that I want to avoid here. More than anything else. Okay, how do I actually get there? Okay, so there is a military alliance guy here. So we'll just wait, and then we'll drop in. We should be able to do an undeployed thing here to increase our ship canvas size, but I don't actually know if we want to do that necessarily. Alright, so next we would be trying to get through to here. So I think in the previous iteration of this, you had to have cryopods for this, but I don't know if that's true anymore. It might not be. Nice. Okay, we can go straight to here. Let's see here. Where is this? Asteroid Field 1. So, Humbaba 1 is probably around here, right? Yeah, this is the strange Humbaba proximity, so it's going to be in this sector somewhere. This looks actually like it's got some stuff to go ahead and pillage, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Oop, this looks like asteroids again. Alright, that's fine. Got an asteroid base over here. I do wish there was some way to tell what it is that we're going to get destroyed by when we go to these sorts of places. Alright, let's grab some of that there. Let's grab all of this up. Let's grab all of this up. And it looks like people want to sleep here, so... Or no, I think we can get this going for just a little bit here before we have to worry about it. Accident, damn. Got people feeling hungry, but we have food. Is this thing... They should be able to just make food with this thing. I guess it was they were hungry because they hadn't gotten to their mealtime yet. Fair enough, I suppose. Still at 10 days worth of food here. We're on like the very cusp of producing enough carbon dioxide for these plants. But crazily enough, we might actually have to get a carbon dioxide generator. Okay, I'm trying to remember. It's Peter and it's Emily that we don't want going on our expeditions here. Let's just get you guys... Wait, what? Oh, right. Inline drafts over there. Holly and Zbulun draft over here. What? And then Mike. Okay, so the four of you, we want getting in there. And switch this to that, and then we're going to head over to... I think the safest spot would actually be to go over here. Unless these are robots, in which case this is the least safe spot, but whatever. We'll find out in a bit. Alright, so we got Emily and Peter working their way over here. Got Peter taking a dinner over into the storage thing and just putting it in this thing for some damn reason. I need to rearrange my stuff a little bit, looks like. That's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm also potentially not going to be on time on Wednesday because I've got some people coming around to do my internet hookup in my new place. So that is going to take me a little bit of time as well. Okay, it would be lovely if I could figure out if this is aliens or if this is drones. Aliens. Weapon jammed, damn it. Okay. Why are they still firing? No, I've done breaches before. It's just a, you know, timing thing. Oh. Okay, we took a ding there, but I think we're still okay. Yeah, every time we do a breach into a new place, we've got this going on here. Oh, shit. I'm gonna retreat back to a better spot. I want you over here. Gonna get ourselves a bit of a firing line up here. Yeah, pretty much like every time we encounter a wreckage, it's full of some sort of hostile thing. So we have to do this sort of like careful process of like breaching in and then killing everything that's inside of it and then taking their carcasses home with us as trophies. The aliens are, strictly speaking, a little bit easier to deal with than the drones, because the drones have guns. I'm going to take a stand over here. I just got to get this thing to get closer. Wow, we missed everything. Okay. The other thing is that while this is going on, we still have our whole other place going on with us. Wait, what? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Explosive grenade launcher. What other kind of grenades are there? Okay, I'm going to try and move to here. Nice. Okay. You can also theoretically eventually do stuff with the carcasses from all these aliens, but I haven't unlocked that yet. Presumably you can eat them. They look just like little chickens. Okay, so we're going to continue drafting until we figured out what's going on here. Smoke grenades, maybe? I feel like you can still launch those out of the same grenade launchers, though, right? Another SMG. Okay, so we'll just throw... Oh, I can't... Okay, Dang it. You're not allowed to use that. Already got one, you've already got one. Most of our crew already has, like, SMGs. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll be able to just put it on the ground, and then that should work there, I think. Because we'll get it when we do the rest of this. Yeah, whatever. Oh, there was more stuff over here. Oh, that was the grenade launcher. I forgot to actually pick it up. That'll also get picked up with the other stuff. It's fine. I'm just going to head back to here. Okay. We'll get you back home, and we'll just completely pillage the place, and that'll be fine. Alright, so salvage everything. Get all that scrap. We're going to go ahead and grab select all, and then everything. Yeah, so that'll get us that grenade launcher, and that'll get us that SMG. That should actually be a higher quality SMG than the one we're already packing, so maybe I switch to that. I sure hope we bring the carbon dioxide back with us. I actually need, like, more carbon dioxide for our plants. Breathe more, people. We need you to breathe more. I actually have our CO2 scrubber turned off because, like, I've got so much, like, oxygen production from just our plants here, which is kind of wild. Yeah, it's at literally 0% carbon dioxide in here. Alright, it's going to take us a while before we've finally completely gotten that place done up. But the HSS Horus is a claimable ship, which I'm not exactly sure what that means. It's also got like a ship unstable thing, so I think that means that if I do take it with me, it's missing a key component, so I probably don't want to actually take it, because I'd have to build a bunch of system stuff that I don't really necessarily want to build. I'd probably rather just strip it and increase the size of the Callisto over here. We are up a little bit on food, so we're up to 11 days worth. That's good. We've got some miner's comfort, uncomfortable leisure space. Really? Ate without table. How did two of you eat without a table? We've got tables. Insufficient nuts. We should have the thing that says that they're willing to compensate for one or the other missing, though. So we should actually be kind of okay in the long term. Craving for carbohydrates. Isn't that just the vegetables in this context? Trying to think of what would be considered carbohydrates in the shit. We got absolutely schwacked there by that asteroid. Hopefully we get back up to temp pretty quickly here, but we got people in their spacesuits. Okay, well, that's unpleasant. How are we doing for items in space? There's a human leg, some water. Why not? All right, whatever. Let's collect everything. I wish I had some sort of like automated defense drone that I could like put onto these. That probably exists. That would shoot down the asteroids. That would be actually really, really good. Okay, we've now researched the assembler. That's great. So I can now get a little bit more stuff that I need. So this would be for weapons. What do I need now? What do I want now? What do these do? Do we have a description of these? These are the robots that you, like, fight. Let's see here. Okay, so they do basic jobs. Capable of building new robotic structures, though unarmed, is robustly built and extremely strong, has the ability to build or repair the structures to create new robots. What I would like is for somebody who could, like, actually go into our turrets and fire from the turrets. If I could, that would be great. I don't know if that exists. Auto turrets? Low yield energy turret capable of doing a small amount of damage with hull and shield damage controlled by the weapons console. I don't want it to be controlled by the weapons console necessarily. Not target enemy starfighters drones. Use the point defense turret defense against starfighters. Okay. Weapons console is used to control the various turrets. The spaceship one console is capable of controlling all the turrets in the spaceship as long as crew members stationed at the console. So this would save us like gunners, but it doesn't actually fix the target. Is there a way to like automate this? Probably not. I'm still going to work on this though. Wonder why Emily is so tired. Probably because she's in spacesuit, I guess, is probably more exhausting than normal stuff. Damn it. Someone just whizzed past us there. I have no idea what that was. Didn't look like an asteroid. Yeah, the amount of asteroids that we're getting hit by is actually kind of not great. Oh, that blew up a door as well. We need to get that fixed. Should automatically fix it, though. This is why I'm saying we need, like, a defense turret against all these damn asteroids. Let's check system here. So we would need the asteroid turret defense thing. I'm missing a bunch of resources for that, though. So I think what I need here is the system core. And I can't afford most system cores. In fact, I can't afford any system cores. Fantastic. Love to see it. I have trouble believing that these plants can actually, like, fulfill the, like, oxygen production needs for 6 people. Because we are vastly exceeding our production requirements there. How are we doing on this thing? Just waiting for that SMG and a little bit of scrap. Okay, next day we're going to grab our away team and we're going to have another crack at that other place there. Our ship storage is full. Fantastic. Okay, what do we do about this? What I'll probably have to do is do a large temporary storage. The problem is, like, large, like, temporary storages are, like, crap because you have to, like, completely empty them to get them to deal with that later. It's not great. And I don't have enough of those freaking things. Dang damn it. I might be hosed. If this thing is broken, that might actually destroy me. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay. I need this infra scrap being made into infra blocks so I can actually function. Otherwise, we are in trouble. Are they super plants in some way? Yeah, apparently. I mean, they also grow enough food for 6 people after, like, 1 day's worth, so... I think they actually, like, fully grow in, like, 3 days or something like that. It's a really tight cycle that they grow in. Yeah, I wish people would stop doing that. That's so creepy. Just break into other people's, like, apartments and just, like, loom over them while they're sleeping with hearts over your face. It's like, please don't. You know, don't do that. Okay, there we go. Looks like we are actually getting on that turret and firing at some stuff there. No rules, select all, no rules. So we should actually just fill this in as necessary, which is fine. Okay, so we need to grab our away team here. Where'd our ship go? It's being used for something important, I guess, or maybe not, but... Okay. So we're going to grab Peter and Holly. Spacesuits on. Zabulin and Mike. Wait, Peter's someone I'm not supposed to be grabbing. You know what? We'll stuff him in there anyway. I just need to get him a weapon. Alright, welcome to the away team. We're just gonna have to find you a gun somewhere. Okay, well apparently we could get you this. It's got a syringe. Okay, well... I thought we had a new SMG somewhere, but maybe we haven't got that yet. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to undraft you. We're just going to have you roam around free, and we're just going to have our away team be 3 people, I suppose, today. It should be fine, because I think that if it's aliens in one part of the system, it's aliens in the other part of the system. The other people are probably out and about in the drones doing whatever busy work they need to do. Okay, I'm probably wrong. I'm going to find out like I'm wrong, and that can absolutely be the aliens and the drones in one system. I think here's probably going to be safest. Okay. It's the drones. Oh, shit. Man, our shots are not connecting here. Man. Okay, I just need to find whoever is going to there and have them go not there. Ouch, ouch. Okay. That didn't go great, but I think we'll be fine overall. Usually with the drones, they sort of communicate with each other, so we should be fine here. Okay, so we're just going to send them back home. Supposedly we can take the ship over, but I don't see a ton of reason to do that. Okay, so you got some wounds. We're going to have to get you into medic, but that's fine. Oh yeah, he doesn't even feel like he needs to go straight into the apothecary, so that's all good. Alright, let's get you guys control this thing. We're going to set it to abandoned. And we're going to go ahead and grab all the stuff out of it. If it had a better arrangement, I might consider taking it, but we're short on stuff, so... Okay, well... Hopefully that'll earn us some more infra blocks. We've got loads and loads of hull blocks now, too. What I'm considering doing is expanding out again and getting a more dedicated, like, industrial zone so that we can get our fabricators so that it can try and get more of those infra blocks done. And that probably is going to be a good call for us, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. I want to kind of jump somewhere that's got less asteroids, potentially. Got some more rocks in space here again. Every time an asteroid gets shot down, we get these for free, basically. And that'll just go into our, like, mining thing here, and it'll net us some stuff. Oh yeah, he is using the health thing, but only at night. Okay. Different levels of, like, emergency care that get needed in this one. That guy was just in his room by himself with the hearts over his head. He was just like, I love myself. Doing some positive affirmations just before he woke up. Okay. Our food values are doing okay right now. I'm not super unhappy with those. Okay. Once we nabbed everything from that other ship, we're probably going to jump out of here, just because, like, I don't want to keep getting hit by asteroids. Oh, is it done now? Looks like it might be. Yep, perfect. Okay. We'll just wait for that thing to get back. And we can get ready to go here. We're now overweight. Shit. Another reason for me to deal with that. Yeah, doing another expansion, I can get another one of these engines onto the back here. Okay, so it's risky, but that's not going to be by a huge amount. We're only like a little bit overweight. I say to myself every time I'm about to go on the scale and weigh myself, I actually don't do that. I don't really care. As long as I feel healthy, I tend not to do any of the things that a healthy, responsible adult would normally do, and instead just assume that I'm fine. Probably not a good idea, but that's what I do. Alright, damn it, there's asteroids here. Man, okay. This guy's got this big pod back here. What we may want to do is actually just do some stripping of stuff here. And we just get the basics, and then we jump somewhere and then come back here later. I may not even want to stick around here for that period. What I may actually do is just grab what, like, just leave, like, just immediately to somewhere where there's no asteroids. Because these are, like, asteroid belts, so I'm assuming that's why there's asteroids here. There's probably other reasons as well, but... So we could go here, like, right away, and then work on, like, building some stuff. Okay. Then we'll come back here later. Yep, no asteroids. We can more easily do this stuff here. Okay, they've got that thing in space. Hyperfuel is actually really nice to be able to get. We're doing okay on, like, Hyperfuel and Hyperium. Also doing okay on Energium and energy rods and stuff like that. So I think we're kind of not in the worst case scenario. We've actually got 9 energy cells right now, so I think I did get some extra ones there. All right, I think we're ready to do this. Let's go ahead and build hull. And what we're going to do is expand out like this way. It's going to take me 7.5 energy or hull blocks. Let's actually go down to a nice round number there, so 8. So we'll get working on that. Our infra block count is still tragically low, but we'll be dealing with that in a second here. Move you over to here for now. Did everyone go to sleep? Yeah, everyone's asleep. Okay, well, fair enough, I guess. Mike over here should actually be pretty much healthy now, so I don't think we worry about him anymore. I don't... Alright, whatever. Our food's staying stable, but I would love to be able to keep it positive if I could. Okay, objects, furniture. Okay, we got that weapon stuff done. What's this X1 hyperdrive? Is this just more weight compared to normal? Use hyperfuel as fuel instead of raw Hyperium. Okay, well I don't technically need that right now since I don't have one of the important parts of that. What does this do? Forms a continually regenerating protective shield around the ship. Uses power to recharge. Shield generators are controlled by the shield console. So, would this protect me against asteroids if, like, I'm sitting there getting pelted by asteroids and no one's available to sit on it? I feel like it wouldn't. I feel like the problem is actually, like, people on the console are not available when I need them to be. Rogue bot architecture. Hypersleep tanks, combat robot station. And robotics 101. Okay, so I probably should actually get this, because this gives us a few things that we need. What? A logistics robot. I don't really feel like the logistics is super important for us. What I need is something that can, like, man the gun turrets, like automated gun turret usage. Okay, so the salvage robot would be kind of useful here. Does this guy actually do the thing that I want him to? Nope. Okay. Damn. These are for skills. Maybe I should be getting stuff that's down here? I think the thing that I want doesn't exist is the problem. Which is a nuisance. I don't know what this is. Chemicals. That would be from the chemical refinery. Using just raw chemicals? Yeah, okay. Then we use those to create a bunch of useful things. I'll go for the chemical refinery next. Okay. However, let's go into resource. So what we should be doing next is using the metal refinery. Find out that that's out of range at that, which, you know, I kind of figured. So we go to power. I think we just do a small power nodule for now. Why can't I build here? Not enough system points, damn. Okay, I could move this to here. Looks like that's technically fine. Okay, and then I also need to get an assembler. Wait, what's this thing here? Ore drill. This is going to be something that's interesting that I have no idea what is going on here. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and get the assembler as well. We'll just put it in this little workshop area as well here. And then we're going to need a... let's get floor lighting here, actually. Floor lighting is probably something I should be doing way more of in general here. They're like, oh no, our power is completely gone because we've done, you know, stuff. All right, so we're going to have problems here in the sense that we have not these, but there's a decent chance that we'll find some over here. However, this thing looks intimidating as hell. Is this one... I wonder if we could capture this. Because, like, this thing actually looks pretty impressive overall. Okay, are people tired? People are kind of tired. I'm going to wait till the next day. That's a big ship. We're going to have a while to get through it, I suspect. I like how every once in a while he just stands back up after he's, like, discovered something, then just immediately sits back down. It's very silly. I feel like some people are choosing to eat standing up and then getting unhappy about it. It's very annoying. We are down again a little bit on food. Okay. But I don't really have the means to get more, like, super quickly here. Okay, so let's let people go to the bathroom first, because that would be awful otherwise. Let's see here. It's this cluster here. They're all nicely packed. So you four. And I'm actually going to save before I do this. I'm going to put you in here. And we're going to grab you, and we're going to send it over to... There's only 2 options. Yeesh. Okay, I guess we're going for the closer one. Alright. So, this is going to be rough. I've got the feeling like this place is actually going to be pretty packed. They did tell me what was in here, and I forget what it was. This is, however, a nicer looking ship than mine, so... Hypothetically, if we could transfer over to this one, I might. Oh, drones. Okay, so we actually don't want to be too close to them. So what we're going to do is have you guys around here, and we're going to close that. And hope that they come towards us. Hopefully through this way and not the other way, because that would potentially be awkward. Okay, I'm gonna have a problem here because they've run right on top of us. Okay, so I'm gonna need a slightly different arrangement, I feel like. Alright, let's not get exploded quite so badly by them detonating on us. Ooh, actually, let me double check something. Nope, that was like after they got super owned. Okay. Okay, let's grab you guys again. Wait, what? At least unlike sometimes, they didn't just, like, immediately destroy me upon me entering into the building. That happens sometimes, and it is real bad. Like this time, for some reason. Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes they're, like, spawn camping, and it is much worse. Ouch. Okay, well, taking some dings there this time, but they didn't land on top of us and explode, so that's what we're really trying to avoid having happen to us, because whenever that happens, it is not good. A lot of cryosleep chambers in here. That's great. Bedrooms. They're pretty similar to the organization I've got for my bedroom, so if anything, that's a little bit promising. We're not getting attacked anymore. There's a decent chance that was most of the robots then. Unless they've lost track of where I am, and they're sort of running around behind me. Which I think is possible. Are these bathrooms? Yeah. Dang damn it. Why can't I... Look at the data log. There we go. Do not blast the data log to hell. That would be awkward. There's the Pathfinder beacon. Fantastic. Outstanding work. You found the beacon. You have done well so far. Now you have to salvage the derelict at your own pace, and since you're done, come and visit us when we can talk some more. We'll wait you at the Exodus fleet. Once you jump into hyperspace, you can find us by checking the information on the blue mission objective notification. Yep. Okay. So we just have to finish looting the place, and then we'll be good to go. Decent chance that there's a robot through this door. I think there should be one more. But I might be miscounting. Oh no, okay. Or no, I guess because there were two overlapped over there. Now, can I claim this one? No. Oops, select all. Can I salvage transfer from derelict ship? That's probably because we were missing our spaceship. Okay. And we'll get those infra blocks that are already like done too, so that'll be faster than a lot of the other stuff that we got going on, which is very nice. We are still down to 9 days worth of food though, which is a problem. I kind of feel like I have to get another one of these guys. Let me just check the like life support. Is there a reverse gas scrubber? There probably is somewhere. We got bedside tables that we could make. Cover objects. Interesting. Resource drop-off points full. Just look at all this. That's kind of silly. Okay. We're actually almost at the point where people are fine with our decoration amounts, but I guess I need like one more in each apartment. I don't really want to do like the bedside tables because these things are taking an entire block. It's kind of excessive. So I guess we use these in each of the rooms. I'm also kind of surprised we can't just like drop down the Pathfinder beacon somewhere. That would actually be kind of interesting. I wish I could have taken over the ship. That would have actually been really good. This thing definitely looks like it's a little bit more well-equipped than mine. $2,900 in stuff. Still have 0 infra blocks, which is not ideal. We are using them, which is like a major source of that, but like still. And I can't afford to make another Hyperion hyperdrive because I'm out of system points. Can I afford another system core? How much does this give me? 12. 24 or 48. I don't have any core points though. I'm gonna have to expand our core points element there. If less than 5, produce. If less than 5, produce. If less than 5, produce. Okay, get all those rolling. Alright, so this should give us a little bit more of a continuous kind of thing going on here. We have actually got 2 spare infra blocks now, which is good. I could have sworn there is a CO2 generator. Maybe that's in the next level of agricultural tech. Okay, good. We've gotten up to 5 of our infra blocks. That's really, really useful. On backup power. Shit. Why? It's probably because our energy production isn't able to outweigh... Okay, let's stop you. We'll stop you for now. We'll stop this for now. And we'll stop this for now. Should also check these. Solar power output is 100%. So we're not having any problems with that. I'm actually going to get another solar panel if I can. Out of fertilizer. Shit. And I am saying that literally. I wish the crew would do that a little bit more so we could get more fertilizer. Okay, we're going to need probably more... What's it called? Well, we turn biomatter into fertilizer, but I don't know if I've actually got the means to turn biomatter into fertilizer. So... that's probably something that we're going to actually have to do next. So is that a part of research? Is that part of chemical refinery? I hope so. Oh, it turns chemicals into fertilizer. Well, that's interesting. It could also turn alien organs into alien enzymes. What? Why? Alright, apparently we're just drinking alien blood. Explosive ammunition, that sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, so this is actually kind of the right thing to make. I am going to guess, though, that there is something to turn biomatter into what we want here. Let's just see if we can find it. Composter. Yeah, so we're going to need this pretty soon here. What do you have against drinking alien blood? You don't know where that alien's been. Also, the aliens are literally full of parasites. So, yeah, I had an alien parasite outbreak where someone just had a face hugger while they were lying in the bed, and someone had to go into their bedroom and shotgun it off their face, which inexplicably did not shotgun their face off. They were very precise with the shotgun. Very, very good. I'm just going to run a basic assumption there and say that anyone that drinks alien blood is very highly likely just going to have a face hugger on them. Alright. So we should actually be running with a little bit more power now. So we're going to go ahead and start turning on some of the stuff here. Nope. That's still backup power. Still on backup power. What else do we need to turn off? Man. Because I kind of need this stuff to get built. I'm guessing that this thing absolutely guzzles power is my bet. This probably also does. That's never stopped humanity before. Yeah, I mean, humanity is also, well, I mean, humanity in air quotes, because this was just Britain, but they did used to, like, powderize mummies that they found in Egypt and then drink it, so, I mean, yeah, you're right. But I'm not going to ever condemn, I'm not going to condone that behavior. That is, you know, the kind of behavior where they do it and you're like, yeah, you know, we're not going to say that this is good. In fact, we are going to go out on a limb here and say that that is bad. Going to go so far as to actually say that what you are doing is wrong, sir. Okay. So we've got a couple different things that we can do here. One of the things that I might need to do is actually expand our footprint so that we can get more... Very bold of me, yes. I've taken a firm stance against the consumption of, you know, 4,000-year-old corpses that have been found in, like, old musty tombs that are supposedly cursed because of how sick they make you when you bust them open. I feel like that's probably, you know, not necessarily the best of ideas. Taking a bold and unprecedented stance there. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna try and expand out this thing a little bit. I need more of those core points, and I need to use that to make more system points, and etc. 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 Yeah, we're out of fertilizer. That's gonna be bad. Okay, so where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go to here. There's some trade over here with the Exodus fleet, and I could potentially do that, sort of trade with them. So what we'll probably do is we'll just go prepare a hyperjump, and we'll just jump all the way over there. Which is probably going to shake the ship apart, but what... Gonna have trouble rallying the people around that message, probably. Yeah, people are very, very stupid, and they will drink the mummy juice. If not drinkable, why drinkable powder? Why is it a nice water-soluble powder that you can mix in with your drinks? Explain that to me. Checkmate, atheists. Well, it seems your slightly used beacon is still working just fine, so we're off to a good start. Now let's get over how to use it. Fleet Chief of Logistics Rufus Wright has a request that's perfect for showing you the ropes. Rufus? Rufus. Nice to meet you, Pathfinder. One thing the beacon does is lets you see how the Exodus fleet is doing for various resources. The beacon also allows you to signal the Exodus fleet to jump to your current location. If you happen to stumble on any larger resource spots, you can give us a signal and we'll jump to you and get on with mining what we need. You'll get paid, we'll keep the lights on, and everyone's happy. For now, though, feel free to venture out, and we will contact you again once the time is right. Cool. InfoWars would never lie to me about the benefits of mummy juice. I mean, current day InfoWars probably would not... Well, I have no idea. I did actually watch some of the new InfoWars, and they're very funny. The whole there's a conspiracy theory that Alex Jones is dead is a very good use of their first episode of InfoWars. That was a very good choice. Their new logo is also really good. They know what they're doing with their money, in spite of the fact that what they've decided to do with it is very very much a waste. But it is also very funny. Yeah, I also want to make sure that all the stuff. Okay, good. Okay, let's. So I probably have to go to here. So we'll go ahead and jump. Onion takeover's been great, yeah. Our ore resources are severely impacted by wipeout explosion of a section of hull containing our ore. You do realize that if your hull section exploded and it was full of ore, the ore doesn't stop existing. You could just get it back. This will severely impact our industry production capabilities. Be on the lookout for an ore cloud. We are in dire need to replenish our ore storages. One of our big ore storages, ore critical, bring Exodus fleet to resource ore cloud, mega asteroid field, reward 4 and 400. That's not very much money, but that's kind of fine. Okay, so we're heading over to here. Let's go ahead and drop. Tim going to hell to fight Alex's insane plotline? Yes. Because realistically, why not, honestly? Okay, we'll go and apply to this, I think. We are now much bigger in many ways. The only problem is I do feel like the guy that they've got as the replacement Alex Jones, it seems like he's having a hard time pretending to do the Alex Jones voice, which is understandable. The guy has a really weird voice. That seems like it would be really hard to keep up, but I mean, admirable job doing that anyway. So, you know, I can't say he's doing a bad job or anything like that. It just sounds like he's having a really hard time with it. Let's see here. Okay, so what I want to be building here is I need to be building a new system core. And we have got all the resources for a system core, so we can just go ahead and plop that down. I'm wondering if I should do a ×2 system core, or if, like, I should even go all the way up and just do a ×3. I feel like I'm just going to go all the way up and do a ×3. There's a little bit of wall back here. Okay. I don't love this position for this, but we'll build it there anyway. We'll need to turn this on again, which is going to cause them to scream about my power consumption. I guess. Maybe not. We're okay. His body is rejecting his new role. Can't really blame him. I wouldn't want to be Alex either. Yeah, I mean, does even Alex Jones want to be Alex Jones? It's hard to say, really. Okay, can I turn off any of these things for power consumption reasons? Could I turn off the refrigerator full of dead bodies? Oh shit, this is at capacity. Oh no, okay. Let's try and sell some stuff to these guys here. Do you guys want to buy some dead bodies? Okay, new trade. Dead bodies, dead bodies, dead bodies. Do you not? No? No? Okay. I could sell them biomatter. Not anymore, probably. Now. Yeah, I mean it's probably a lot rougher on him than it normally would be. He probably preferred it when he was rich, but such is life sometimes. Okay, these guys will not buy my dead bodies off of me, which is unfortunate. Oh shit. Okay. So we could just sell them a bunch of biomatter. Why can't I sell you guys dead bodies? I feel like you would be willing to buy dead bodies. They're only willing to buy 4 biomatter too. You know what? That's fine though. I'm okay with that. We're going to go. They actually have monster meat too. Like they should be. I feel like they should be willing to buy that. Okay, let's go ahead and buy as many infra blocks as I can realistically get with the money that we've got here. Where's their fertilizer? Do they not have fertilizer? Shoot. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to get our own fertilizer then. So that's going to be a little bit of the ways there. Let's go ahead and just buy a bunch of root vegetables. They're on sale, so I'm willing to sort of spend that on that. I'm going to accept this. Okay, I think that's good. Now that that's all done, we need to do some more stuff for electricity. And we also need to expand out space a little bit more again. Starfarer, entry 2. On the middle asteroids when we're running short on tools and building blocks to keep the ship maintained, our power crystals. Yeah. Things are rough out there. Yeah, fair, reasonable. Okay. Okay, oops. I'm out of tech blocks. That's not good. Let's turn you back on. We'll turn this off for now. People getting ready to go to sleep or something? Are we on backup power again? Okay. So we have 9 hull blocks, which is pretty good. We've got a little bit of infra blocks. Trade is pending. Should happen soon enough here. I shouldn't have to do anything too crazy about that. How are we doing on that tech? Because I would actually like to get that kind of done here. It's almost done, actually. Perfect. And since we bought a bunch of food, we should actually be good for a little bit longer. Okay. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. Apparently I need to buy some tech blocks if I can as well. I don't want to actually be using the Energium power if I can help it. Go with another solar panel here. See if we can turn this back on after that. Okay, our power grid is still failing. Fantastic. You want some biomatter? Absolutely. Accepts. Okay. So I do need to expand out, and I'm not 100% sure in which direction or by how much would be ideal. This thing we can turn off again now, I think. This one will turn back on. Recycler for the tech blocks if I can get them. Let's see if we got the stuff that we need for that. Tech scrap. We got a little bit. So we should actually be able to make a couple tech blocks. Actually, that's pretty okay. Okay, we got +1 industry there. That's fantastic. The problem is I've actually got this set up, so it's like so cozy that I kind of don't care too much. This guy needs a window to outside. We could actually do the really weird thing where there's this like tiny space gap where they just have another prong here where their window view gets completely interrupted by like the other prong that just sits out there, and it's just like, hey, yeah, we've destroyed your scenic view of space. I hope you're happy with that. Speaking of which, though, let's wall windows here. Well, those don't really take any resources, though, so like it's kind of easy for me to just get more of those when I want to. Do I actually just have to get another Energium reactor? I kind of don't want to. This is already utilizing like 65%. We got 50,000 on backup. Power capacity is only 10 compared to... How much does this actually do? It just says it's 100%. But what is the actual amount? Right, well... Somehow we managed to get more fertilizer, and I'm not exactly 100% sure where that came from. I think what we're going to do is just make this ship fatter. It'll look stupid, but I kind of don't care. I wouldn't mind getting rid of this and making it so that's further out. Like, we got so much space out like this way that we can actually just do stupid stuff like this. Okay, so how much can I get for what I've kind of got here? I can do this. Sure. Who's this? Military Alliance? I probably need to get out of here, because they're gonna start yapping about me having illegal stuff again. It's like, yeah, you're not supposed to have that, all those corpses on board your ship. It's like, who says? And they're like, well, we say, actually. And I'd be like, oh. Damn it. Okay, hopefully they wake up fairly soon here. They want 3 steel plates. Okay. Turn that off for just a second here. we will give them their steel plates and take their money and then immediately jump, basically. Now they're talking about like how they're gonna have to inspect this. Finally worked. Okay. I don't even know how I could be preparing shields. I don't have shields. All right. Should we get ready to jump here, or is the trade done? The trade's done, but I actually have time now that those guys didn't decide to inspect me. So let's use this as an opportunity to get a little bit more life support online here. More thermal generators. Okay, chemical refinery, fantastic. We're still going to want to get the ability to refine poop into what we need here. Although technically it's all biomatter, so there's probably some other stuff mixed in there, but you know. So Botany 2. They'll get me my CO2 producer that I kind of apparently also need. And then we'll get the composter after that. What's advanced nutrition? That's better growth rates. Artificial meat, grains and hops. Alcoholic beverages machine. Advanced nutrition 2, even more growth rate. It's made out of alien bits. Okay. Alright, now that we got all the space as well, let's go ahead and grab chemical refinery. I can actually just put this like this. That will block that thing, though. I can actually put it here. I think that's fine. Yeah, we don't have... We're missing 2 tech blocks right now. This can't produce those, right? Correct. Okay. Are we out of tech scrap? Pretty sure we are. Okay, well, we're going to probably have to trade for those, but we did get a little bit more money again. Do these guys have tech blocks? No. Shoot. Alright, we're going to have to find some tech scrap. Fortunately, I do know where we can go to find another derelict, but still, that does suck. This is turning into something that looks a bit more like a station that just happens to maybe move a little bit. It's going to be just another military alliance ship, and that's... They always show up when I'm sleeping. Alright, let's just go ahead and save here. I do actually need to get another one of these things built here. And I should be able to soon, actually. Okay, I'm actually out of here before they get here. Okay, perfect. I can actually just do like this. We are going to have the problem that like we're going to get pelted by asteroids the entire time we're here again, but you know, that's just part of life. Okay. And everyone did just sleep recently, so we can grab up Holly and Mike is fine. Emmeline. And then Zabulin. Away team, go! I don't get why sometimes they just don't replenish their oxygen when they're getting their suits on. Alright. What's going on with this? Oh, that's an actual dock is why. Okay. What do I think is in here? Aliens or the other guys? Let's hope it's the aliens. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, we'll slow things down a bit. Looking in through the windows. I actually don't know if you can shoot through windows or not. I'm gonna go ahead and do another save here. It's aliens. Okay, good. Hello? Wow, missed every shot. It's just like weaving in between my bullets. Alright, let's save. This is like RimWorld. Your guys do actually get better at shooting, but like they start off kind of crappy at it. The other problem is I'm using like really bad weapons, like just random SMGs that we found, but they should still actually be better than the pistols that we started off with. Yeah, it's a kind of like a colony manager game in space, where you've got your own like little spaceship that you're trying to like get around in. It's actually been in early access. I played it before like a couple years ago, but it just released pretty recently. I quite like it. The hell was that? Are those asteroids? I think those are asteroids. Yeah, but it's kind of a RimWorld-y type game in some certain sense there. If you've ever played that one. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna have to retreat back to a Okay, I think I actually want to draw back even further here. That is quite the crew. I'll head over to here and do another round of fire from this position. There is some space combat, but it's pretty basic. It's not really great. Okay. I know there's two more, but there's a pretty decent chance that they de-aggroed on it. Oh, no, they're there. I think they did de-aggro on us, but I think that was just... Yeah, because he was heading the wrong direction there. Yeah, the space combat is basically your ship has access to, like, shields, it has access to a bunch of turrets, but you just set your guys on top of them and they just auto-fire at the enemy. It's not really great. The enemy can come at you with, like, fighter craft, but I don't think you can produce your own fighter craft unless that's been added. Maybe you can, like, arm your shuttles or something like that, but that wasn't in it last time I checked, but who knows. Yeah, no, that's... yeah, okay. Another SMG. Nice. Nope, can't use it yet. Right, well, whatever. I'll have to get someone else to come in and pick that up if they can. Alright, let's do new data log. Let's go ahead and get everybody on board. Or no, wait, not that, this. Wait, I didn't get the message that this was explored yet. I need to check out over here. Yeah, continue drafted. Okay. Decent amount of resources in this one. I think we should be pretty happy with the results of that. That should get us up to the point where we've got hull blocks so that we are not screwed. Okay, so that's everybody on board. Let's go ahead and get you guys in there. There's a fire, because I think we got hit by an asteroid. Where's the fire? Did it get put out already? Nope, that's that thing that's on fire. You know what? I don't know if that's recoverable. Oh yeah, no it is. Okay. Did that kill all our plants? I think that killed all our plants. Okay, you know what? Going back to the autosave here. That fire was brutal. What the hell? No, wait, we want you drafted. We want you back here. Okay, so we're going to take this thing and we're going to say salvage everything. The tech scrap is going to be super important for us right now. And I'm just going to take everything and we're going to transfer it all. Gets us a bit of fertilizer. The crawler corpses, I don't actually know if we should be taking these because I don't have any more space for corpses. I'm going to have to get another body storage already, which is interesting. Let's throw another body storage back here, I guess. Oops, I have a spot behind there. You know what? That's fine. Do it like that. Okay. I should probably actually just be ejecting corpses instead of keeping them all, but, like, they are useful, so I kind of like having them around. Keep me company and what have you. Is this thing set so that it will do tech scrap? Yeah. Okay, good. I kind of want to get out of here so I'm not getting pelted by asteroids constantly. That would actually be kind of nice, but... This is saying I can't mine because the thing is turned off. I can't believe that's the case. You'd think you'd still be able to store it. Alright, this can be turned off right now. This can be turned on right now. What a weird way for that to work. Okay. How annoying. Alright, that should be everything. It's gonna be a while before we've actually got everything we need here. I'm kind of wondering if I should also just do this next, or if I should wait. This thing's got a treasure thing on the back of it. Interesting. Wonder what's in it. Wonder if I can make use of it. That guy's bed just got smacked by an asteroid. Man, I hate working in asteroid fields. It's the worst. Okay. Most of that stuff's been transferred, but I've got the scrap I still need to pull back. Oh, and it is 2 o'clock. Okay, so I am supposed to get going here. I might be late again on Wednesday. I have got another person helping me out on Wednesday with some stuff. I'm getting my internet installed at my new place. So that'll be something I have to do. I don't know when they're going to be done. Hopefully it'll be fast, but you never know. It might take a while. But yeah, in the meantime, though, that's going to be it for today. I hope you found this one enjoyable, even though it was a little bit fast. But yeah, hope to see you guys all next time.